is up, my fellow sinners and heathens, my fellow atheists and agnostics? Welcome back to The Raging Atheist. I'm your boy Nakasuchi, and you know, the girls of Girl Defined, they like to talk about how Christians need to dress a certain way, right? And they need to dress modestly to express to the world their faith in their God, and they're living pure, and they're not trying to tempt men. And that got me thinking that I should do an atheist fashion show. Now here, you have my classic atheist wear. I have my black atheist shirt and it says, "We are Stardust," and it's got the universal sign for the atheist, yo, the atomical version, because science, it's good. And to top it off, I always flash my tattoo because as an atheist, we try to be as disrespectful as we can. We are lacking morality according to Christians. So I try to be as offensive to as many people as possible every time I show myself. And what kind of atheist doesn't have the fiction shirt? Hopefully bought from Cult of Dusty. I'm gonna admit, I didn't buy mine from Cult of Dusty. I had mine custom made to match my tattoo because I'm kind of, high end like that. But, you know, you gotta have that good fiction shirt to piss off every single religion. Just so that they know, as an atheist, you're an equal hater opportunity. And I also find that when I have my specific atheist shirts, that I like them to be black, a black tee. That expresses my constant mood of wanting to kill everybody, since I'm an atheist and I don't have any morality and all I want to do is kill and rape people. I hope you enjoyed my little fashion show. Could have been longer, but I have a point to this. And of course, today, we're going to be talking about my favorite cult bunnies of Girl Defined. Now, this video that I picked from Girl Defined today, I find to be particularly hilarious because it epitomizes what they stand for. They're preaching to young girls that, you know, society's bad unless you have God, and as a woman, you need to be pure and represent that pureness in how you dress. I mean, it's a big fashion gimmick, really. And they're gonna try to tell you how you should dress modestly, and they're gonna have a little fashion show. Let's check it out.
Despite what modern culture says, fashion and modesty can totally collide. Of course, it's not easy to dress modest and fashionable, but it can totally be done. For us, as Christian girls, modesty has to start in the heart. It's not about a list of rules, it's not about legalism. It's about us honoring God in every area of our lives.
Oh my God, it's not about us, it's not about rules, it's about us honoring God in everything we do. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? What have I got myself into?
Low-cut shirts. You can add a cami underneath, you can add a scarf on top, or a button-up underneath. Shirts without enough coverage. You could add a layer underneath, you can add a denim jacket on top, or you could put a cardigan over it. Shirts that are tight in the chest area, a great option is to add a scarf on top.
Yo, as a man, I gotta tell you, and I'm gonna be honest with you right now. As a man, I mean, even a Christian man would think what I'm about to tell you. Putting a long sleeve collared shirt under that dress or what the other shit, don't do that. Don't do that.
And shirts that aren't fixable, just ditch them. A good saying is, when in doubt, go without.
When in doubt, go without? What kind of shit is that, yo? That's some privileged ass shit. When in doubt, go without? You've obviously lived a pampered life where you've been given everything you've ever wanted. But I would think the Christian thing to do is when in doubt, go without, and take that shit to the Goodwill so somebody that would wear it could.
We think it's totally possible to wear pants in a feminine, modest, and fashionable way.
I'm fairly sure that it's been scientifically proven possible that you as a Christian woman can wear pants.
We found that jeans and pants with more structure tend to be modest, and they fit without being too skin tight. We try to avoid jeans that have bling on the back pockets or that have tears and rips up and down them. We also avoid stretch jeans, jegging jeans, and leggings because these are usually skin tight. One way that you can make tighter jeans more modest is to wear a long shirt that covers the rear area.
And I completely understand what you're saying right now. I am a man. I cannot walk down the street and see all these women dressed or barely dressed at all and control my urges because I'm an animal. I'm an animal and I don't have God to keep me in rein. So I completely understand that you're afraid that a person like me is just gonna come along and do something fucked up. And I don't blame you because you've been told that your whole life. So yeah, you're gonna think that. But here's the truth. That's not how men think. I don't think that most men think that way. I don't think that way. I don't go down the street and see a woman in shorts and a tank top and pop a woody and not be able to control myself, which is exactly what you're perpetuating that mankind is, especially if said man has no God.
Shorts are so short these days that some of them can even be classified as denim underwear. So how do you know how long is long enough? Even though it's hard, we've decided to avoid lengths that show our thighs. Just like pants, shorts that have more structure and shorts that fit without being skin tight tend to be more modest. We like to stick to long Bermuda shorts. Here's a little jeans trick that we've learned. You can take your old jeans and actually turn them into modest, fashionable denim shorts. You just cut them off right below the knee, roll them up once, twice, maybe 3 times, and you can get the length that you desire.
I would never wear those shorts, ever. It just doesn't look good on you, and that shit's stupid. I mean, it's stupid. It looks stupid, and it's stupid. Do you understand that it's stupid? Maybe you don't understand what I'm trying to say to you right now, but what you just said, it's fucking stupid.
There's a wide variety of skirt options out there, from the ultra mini to the long maxi. So how do you know what's modest and what isn't?
I don't know. How do you know what's modest and what isn't? I don't care.
When it comes to skirts, here are some things to keep in mind. The tightness of the skirt and the length of the skirt. We try to stick to skirts that come to the knee and aren't tight and form-fitting. Skirts are an awesome piece for hot weather. They're feminine, breezy, and can be easily fashionable.
Uh-oh, ladies, you're failing on your modesty because I find that totally hot.
We love dresses, but honestly, they're the hardest thing to find modest right off the rack. With a few tricks, you can transform a dress into a modest outfit that is so feminine and fashionable. If the dress is too low in the front, you can add a cami underneath, and if it needs more coverage all around, you can add a cute button-up underneath. You can also add a denim jacket, which is one of our favorite pieces. And if you have a dress that's too short, a great trick is to add another skirt underneath to give it some length.
I mean, why does it seem like throughout the history of Christianity, throughout the history of religions, all religions, why do religions insist on making the people that follow these religions dress so retarded?
Dressing modestly doesn't mean throwing out fashion. Dressing modestly doesn't mean we're ashamed of our bodies. Dressing modestly is simply valuing what has value. It's time to set a new trend.
You know, I take no issue with dressing modestly. I really don't. Some of that I found quite attractive. Some of it I found really ridiculous. Like, seriously, don't do the collar thing with the long sleeves under the dress. That was stupid. That was stupid. But I really take no issue with it. What I take issue with is the mentality that you're preaching, that all men are these beasts that can't control their emotions. That if you were to, for some reason, step out on your stoop to get your newspaper in the morning, only wearing a tank top and some panties, that you're gonna have a line of lustful dogs trying to rape you. Now, I'm not trying to take away with the culture that we're trying to change in America right now. I fully support the #MeToo movement. What I'm saying is, most men are not douchebags. I don't think that. I really don't. And men are trying to be portrayed as douchebags, but I think a lot of men in positions of power are douchebags because power goes to the head. It warps the brain. You got to be a strong mentality to defeat that. So I don't think that a lot of people have that mentality, especially if you've been raised in a luxury and haven't had to really face any adversity throughout your lifetime. You're not going to have that type of mentality to defeat that corrupt thing that goes on in your brain when people are cowtailing to you. I mean, it's a psychological effect. But to think that every man can't control his sexual energies is pretty fucking disrespectful. And you are promoting this with your platform. Now, I am a father of an 8-year-old little girl. She's about to be 8 at the end of this month. And I don't want my daughter bringing dangerous attention to herself when she's older. But at the same time, I do want my daughter to be perfectly free to dress however the fuck she wants to dress. And she shouldn't have to worry about men abusing her. And hopefully we change that culture, and that's going to take some time. But this, what you're preaching to these little girls, that men are evil creatures and that only God can take away that evil, and that you should reflect this in your everyday life, is, I find, ridiculous. I mean, Christians, come the fuck on. It's 2017. It's time to at least get with the times now. Now, I'm not saying don't be careful. I'm not saying don't dress how you want to dress. If that's how you want to dress, especially with that ridiculous collar shirt, I mean, it's stupid, but do it. But why are you promoting to young women that men are something to be afraid of, while at the same time promoting to these same young women that they need to be getting married, having children, and being good wives to men who can't control their sexual urges? But I do have to thank the cult bunnies of Girl Defined, because this was the most absolute hilarious fucking video I've ever seen on YouTube. As always, I'm your boy Nakasuchi. This is The Raging Atheist. If you like my videos, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Share me on your social media. Comment in the comment section below. I'll see you soon.